Wow, interesting. I think when people fall into that trap, that's when they say, well, DEI means that people are not competent with what they are doing. That's
That's another myth. What it isn't that I talk about in the book is
yeah.
it's how many times have we heard, a recruiter or a staffing professional will say to the hiring manager, I want to make sure that I bring in a diverse slate of candidates for you to choose from. And the hiring manager might say something like, well, I want to make sure they're quality candidates and they're qualified for the job.
Mhm.
And the question that you have to ask next is, why did you even feel that you had a need to say that when the recruiter said they wanted to make sure that they were bringing in a diverse slate? And it's because when they hear diverse, they think inferior, that they don't have skill sets, that they aren't as smart, that they aren't as skilled, they aren't as intelligent. And that's a bias that people have, whether unconscious or conscious, but it's a bias. And so, I like to have conversations sometimes when I'm in this dialogue and say, okay, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to envision your perfect candidate. What do they look like? And then all of a sudden the eyes pop up and it's like, because they've envisioned them as somebody who looks like them. And it's like, first of all, you're insulting the capability and the skills of that recruiter, because their job is to find first and foremost is to find qualified candidates that meet the skills, the capabilities, the experience that you requested in your job. That's their job. That's the baseline. What they're going to do is, and what you need to understand, hiring manager, is those skills and those capabilities, those competencies, and that experience can be embodied in people that look a variety of different ways. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make sure that they're bringing in candidates that meet those requirements, but also bring in a basis of cultural differences as well that will enhance your team.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very, very interesting. But that has been an ongoing
Mm.
discussion that even in 2026, we still hear people say. We still hear the bias in, well, I'm going to hire the male over the female because the female, she can still eventually she'll want to have children eventually, and then I'll lose her, even if it's for 9 months or whatever. She's going to want to take leave, and it's all of these biases. Pay inequity. Well, I'm going to pay this. He needs to earn more because he's the breadwinner of his family. Never mind that the mom may be the breadwinner of the family as well. And all of these things, these biases in today still happen. And we have to do what we can to try to pull those biases away from organizations, so that it can truly be an inclusive environment for all.